Hey guys, Kevin here to bring you a brand new video where today we're going to be doing day 25 of Failed Film February. And the film that we're going to be talking about today is called Six Underground. Man, this really let me down a lot more than I thought it would. Like, I thought this could just be like a casual, like, easy, stupid movie to watch that could be like stupid fun and just like enjoyable. But it's like really not because like it's just lacking anything of like good substance to enjoy, and I just like didn't really have a good time with it. So this is actually the first film of the entire series that I couldn't watch all the way through. I was just really tired, and also this is not that good of a movie, so probably couldn't really stay awake that well due to the movie not being all that good. Um, so yeah, I watched like the last 35 minutes of this today, like today as I'm recording this. So this was really surprising, like the fact that I really didn't like this at all, because this was directed by Michael Bay, who's like a crazy, ridiculous, visual effects director with like explosions, like in action, like that's what he does. And he's made Armageddon, which is actually like a movie I love, but like this is just like not good, man. Like I feel like it's just an oversaturation of everything that you know Michael Bay for, because it's basically just like so many explosions, so many characters getting killed. They show off like these hot looking women, and they have like sexual jokes and humor like that, and they have like a loud soundtrack, and like just they do so many things that like are signature of Michael Bay, and it's just like too much, man. Like it just takes away from the possible fun that you could be having with this movie, because it's literally just all Michael Bay, like being so full of himself and saying, "Look at me. This is how I make movies. This is how you do a movie." I mean, no, it's not Michael Bay, because when you do this and when it really like takes over the movie, it takes away from like any good chance of there being like a good story to this movie, because like, you know, a lot of this movie is just like action and this mission and like them, trying to save the world. Like you really could like care less about like what's happening here, because the movie doesn't give you like much of anything to care about as far as like these characters, what they're trying to do. This country's in jeopardy. They have a dictator. It's all like lazily written, nothing of substance to stand out. It's just like a very like rudimentary mission that these guys are going on to save the world. Wow, it's just not that exciting at all. And yeah, you have like all these characters who like it's basically like Codename Kids Next Door, if you've ever seen that show. I mean, it's literally like one, two, three, four, five, six, and then seven comes along. So it's like, okay, Codename Kids Next Door, like they're all numbers, and they might as well all be numbers, man, because these characters are so boring, and there's nothing like cool that like really stands out about any of them. Like one of them is like a parkour guy, and then like another one's like a Spanish dude, and then there's one that's like a rich billionaire, Ryan Reynolds. Then there's like a couple of women, and one of the women is a doctor. Yeah, nothing, not a whole lot there really. I mean, like just so forgettable with these characters, and this lackluster story. So yeah, I mean, it is kind of entertaining. I mean, for an action movie, like I'm not gonna lie, it is entertaining at times. Like there were times where I'm like, yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of had an okay time with this, but and if you think about like other things I've watched this series, it's just like this is tolerable. I mean, it's not like I absolutely hate what I'm watching here. I mean, it's explosions, it's vehicles crashing, it's cars crashing and people dying, and just action. And it's just like, I mean, I like action movies. I mean, I guess I'll be entertained by this. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's a little fun. But where it's not fun, I will say, dude, is when this movie tries to like be funny, it's just awful. There's like one part where like they recite like Eminem's "Lose Yourself," like when this guy says, "If you had one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, would you capture it or let it slip?" He literally says that line, dude. And that's just like the biggest like eye roll fucking crickets moment of the film. I'm just like, what are we doing here? And it's funny because like Ryan Reynolds is in this movie, and I love him in Deadpool, loved him in Free Guy, I even enjoyed him in Red Notice, but he doesn't do anything for this movie. Like I said, the characters in this are so like dry and forgettable, and even like having Ryan Reynolds there like really doesn't like do much for it. So yeah, this film just was a real like letdown and really didn't do a whole lot for me. So yeah, I'm going to give this film a 4.6 out of 10. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.